Welcome back. First Alert, making our community safe for everyone, no matter their age. Aisha's at the First Alert Safety Desk. So today's National Fall Prevention Day, and local advocates say this isn't just one person's job, it takes all of us.
Absolutely, Tammy. There's a statewide campaign created by the Wisconsin Institute for Healthy Aging to help prevent falls among older adults. It's called Falls Free Wisconsin. As we've talked about here at the First Alert Safety Desk, falls are a leading cause of injury and death here in Wisconsin. The goal today is to spread awareness and bring down the number of 911 calls for people who fall and get hurt. Falls Free Wisconsin connects you or a loved one to plenty of resources like assistive devices, balance and strength resources, also different footwear that may help. State health officials say there's been an increase in falls throughout Wisconsin over the last several years. That includes trips to the emergency room, bad injuries, and deaths. Winnebago County Public Health says we can all help our neighbors by making sidewalks easy to use and safe. Think about the wintertime. Homes that are affordable and safe as we age, parks and public spaces that feel safe, also buildings and spaces made for all ages. The Falls Free Wisconsin website, they have so many resources, including this interactive safety challenge at home. If you take a look right here, the group says most falls happen at home. So this challenge takes you through an actual home, and your goal is to search for common things that may lead to a fall. We're going to play around with this later today during the Action 2 News live stream, so stay tuned for that. Governor Tony Evers has proclaimed September as Falls Prevention Awareness Month in Wisconsin, recognizing the importance of keeping older adults safe, active, and independent, which is so important. We'll link the resources I just mentioned to the First Alert Safety Desk at WBAY.com. Emily.